Okay, what's a Vargan and why should you care? Well, it's a jaw harp, and if you've ever heard the Who's Come Together or the song Ark, A Bit of Finger, Sleeping Village, and The Warning from Black Sabbath's debut record, you've heard one. It's that springy, boingy sound. Now, with the popularity of the Who, and that's the H-U Who, and especially for me anyway, OTYKEN, you don't have to look too far to see or hear one nowadays. But it's not like the Snoopy Jaw-Harp you had as a kid. Siberian Vargans are precision-built musical instruments designed to resonate and produce a wide variety of sounds. And I highly recommend checking out several OTYKEN tunes and check out the range of sounds and colors which Tsveta can pull from a Vargan. Now, I don't claim to play like Tsveta, but I have decoded a few of her techniques and I would like to share them. Stick around. So, this is a Siberian Vargan. It's pitched at about B flat, by the way. And this is the Snoopy Jaw-Harp that you may see in the impulse bin at the music store or at the checkout aisle at the local neighborhood hardware store. They look different, but they are both essentially the same instrument. Each is a metal frame with a flexible reed, or the boinger. And to play the harp, you press the limbs of the frame against your teeth, part your teeth slightly, strike the boinger, and your mouth amplifies the sound produced by the reed. So here's the Snoopy harp. It's a little subdued, but you get the idea. Now here's the Vargan. And notice, that's a huge difference. Needless to say, I'll do the rest of the video with the Vargan. So at this point, the Vargan makes a cool boingy sound. So how is that musical? Well, if you change the shape of your mouth, you change the resonance, but not necessarily the pitch of the notes. Think of it as a primitive talk box or wah pedal. And that sounds pretty cool. Also, if you change the position of your tongue inside of your mouth while playing, you can produce other tone colors. And pretty soon, just by changing your mouth shape and tongue position, you can play some pretty interesting stuff. And this is where I was with my Vargan playing around Christmas. Then I made an accidental discovery. So one evening on Christmas break, I sat on the front step and played my Vargan while I had a smoke. I took a drag and whacked the Vargan a couple times and everything was good. And then I exhaled. And this produced the mystery sound I hadn't been able to produce yet. So I realized I had access to other colors by either blowing or drawing on the reed, just like a harmonica. And this makes sense because you blow or draw air over reeds to play a harmonica. So now if you add airflow to the various mouth shapes and tongue positions, the amount of tone colors multiplies. And now it's possible to produce several note colors and articulations with one stroke of the reed. And also, if you recite your vowels as you play, you can produce some very talkbox-like results. And actually, if you've ever listened to Siberian or Mongolian folk music, you'll realize that playing your vowel sounds is eerily close to the sound of Tuvan throat singing. And if you do check out some OTYKEN tunes, you'll hear both the Vargan and throat singing, which provides the drone foundations for most of their music. Okay, so one last thing. Why as guitarists should we care about playing a mouth harp? Well, other than the fact that it sounds cool, again, kind of like a wah pedal or a talk box, and we're guitarists, it's in our DNA. It's quite fun to play. And as a matter of fact, I did play it this past weekend on a gig with my group, The Crumbs. And there are some songs we do in B flat, and I opted to play the Vargan instead of playing guitar for the bulk of some of the tunes. And I thought that the results came out really, really nicely. So I can't guarantee the other guys in the band did, but I did anyway. But if you think about it for a second, playing the Vargan is very similar to playing the guitar. Notice that boinging the reed is suspiciously like strumming. So in addition to the different mouth shapes and breathing techniques, we can use conventional strumming patterns, or maybe even unconventional strumming patterns, to add rhythmic interest to things. But one of the best things about playing the Vargan is there's no need to carry around an amp and effects. It's all contained in your head. And also, you don't need a case to carry it. You just shove it in your book bag or put it in your front pocket. Now, a good Vargan isn't cheap. I paid $45 for this one on Amazon, and they do get more expensive than that. And I already feel like I've gotten my money's worth out of it. Now, make sure you look for a Siberian Vargan, and don't be afraid to spend a little money on it. It'll be worth it in the long run. Please like, share, and subscribe if you're enjoying the channel's content. Hit the notification bell so you'll always know when a new episode drops, and feel free to leave comments or any suggestions for any topics you might like to see in some future videos. Also, check out my other channel, Live from the Stairwell, and check out some 100% live, unplugged performances from, you guessed it, my back stairwell. Also, keep your eyes open for String 'em Up Shorts, where I address various good guitaring ideas in under a minute. My name's Dave Holland, and thanks for watching String 'em Up. Have fun, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.